Welcome back to our channel, the podcast that brings you the latest innovations and insights for HSE professionals. I'm Sarah, and today I'm super excited to dive into a tool that, frankly, looks like it's going to revolutionize how we approach job risk assessments.
And I'm Mark. Sarah, you're not kidding. When you first showed me AI for HSE.com's job risk assessment feature, my first thought was, where has this been all my career? It's impressive, to say the least.
Absolutely. So, for our listeners who haven't seen it yet, AI for HSE.com offers a range of AI tools for HSE, but their job risk assessment is a standout. It promises to generate a comprehensive job safety analysis, JSA, job hazard analysis, JHA, or safe work method statement, SWMS, just from a photo.
That's the key, isn't it? The sheer simplicity of it. Let's walk through it because the process is incredibly intuitive.
Agreed. So when you land on the job risk assessment page, the first thing you see is Step 1, take a photo of the workplace or equipment. You have two options: upload photo if you've already got one, or take photo if you're on site and need to capture the scene immediately.
And what's brilliant is that it's not just a generic photo. The AI is designed to analyze that image. In the example we looked at, someone uploaded a photo of what clearly looks like a confined space, a manhole or utility vault with a ladder descending into it.
Exactly. Once you've uploaded or taken your photo, it moves to Step 2, confirm your image. This gives you a chance to review the picture you selected and make sure it's clear and accurate before the AI gets to work. There's a change image button if you need to swap it out.
And then the magic button, Generate Risk Assessment. You click that, and within moments, you're presented with a full job risk assessment results page. This is where it really shines.
It absolutely does. Let's talk about the output because it's incredibly detailed and useful. The first thing it identifies is the workplace or equipment type. For our example image, it correctly identified it as a confined space, manhole or utility vault. That alone is a testament to the AI's understanding.
And it doesn't stop there. It then provides a cask description. For the confined space, it suggests inspection, maintenance, or repair work within a confined space, potentially involving entry and exit. This sets the context for the entire assessment.
Then comes the core, identified hazards and controls. This section is broken down brilliantly, and it even assigns a risk level, high, medium, or low. For the confined space, it listed several high-risk items first.
Right. Falling into the confined space was labeled high risk, and it immediately suggests control measures like use a fall protection system, harness, lifeline, and anchor point. Ensure the ladder or access system is in good condition. Provide a secure cover or guardrail. It's practical, actionable advice.
Another high risk identified was atmospheric hazards, things like oxygen deficiency, flammable gases, toxic substances. And the controls are spot on. Test the atmosphere before entry and continuously monitor. Ventilate the space, provide respiratory protection. This is exactly what we'd expect from a thorough JSA.
It also covered medium risks like engulfment from water or sewage, entrapment, and electrical hazards with controls like lockout and tagout and GFCI use. Even slips, trips, and falls on the surface was listed as low risk with relevant controls. It's comprehensive across the board.
What truly blew me away, Mark, was the regulatory standards section. For the confined space example, it listed the specific OSHA general industry regulations, 29 CFR 1910.146 for permit-required confined spaces, 1910.134 for respiratory protection, and 1910.132 for personal protective equipment. That's invaluable for compliance and documentation.
Absolutely. It takes the guesswork out of finding relevant regulations. And it seamlessly transitions into required PPE. It's not just generic. It lists specifics like hard hats, safety glasses, gloves, steel-toed boots, fall protection harness with lanyard and anchor point, and respiratory protection, SCBA or supplied air respirator if needed.
This holistic approach is exactly what we strive for in HSE.
So putting it all together, Sarah, why is this tool so useful for our listeners, the HSE professionals?
Well, first, time saving. Imagine the hours traditionally spent researching hazards, control measures, and relevant regulations for a new or unusual task. This tool generates a detailed report in seconds.
And accuracy and consistency. The AI ensures a consistent level of detail and adherence to best practices, reducing the chance of human error or oversight, especially when multiple people are conducting assessments.
Then there's compliance. Having those specific OSHA CFRs linked directly to the identified hazards is invaluable for ensuring your operations meet regulatory requirements.
And it's comprehensive. It covers everything from identifying the workplace type and task to specific hazards, controls, PPE, regulatory references, and even emergency procedures. It's a full-spectrum risk assessment.
Plus, it's so accessible. Being able to use it on a mobile device right on site, take a photo, and get an immediate assessment, that's empowerment for any HSE professional in the field.
It really does feel like having a knowledgeable safety consultant in your pocket. It doesn't replace the human element of critical thinking and on-site observation, but it dramatically enhances our ability to quickly and thoroughly assess risks.
Agreed. It's a fantastic example of how AI can genuinely support and elevate the work of HSE professionals, making our workplaces safer and our processes more efficient.
If you're an HSE professional, you've got to check this out. It's aiforhse.com. Start with their job risk assessment tool and see the power for yourself.
That's all for this episode of Safety Unlocked. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back soon with more insights into the world of health, safety, and environment.
Stay safe out there.